Minus buying games for business expense. Do you normally wait for a game to be be out for a few months, or do you buy it when it first comes out? It depends upon the game and whether or not I feel like I want to wait to play it.
Yep.
Like XCOM 2 came out, immediate purchase.
Right?
So it depends upon the anticipation.
Well, and I feel like a little looser than your average person when it comes to buying games, because yeah, if we can get a stream out of it, boom.
Our Arkham Knight, you know, even if we weren't doing a review, despite my reservations about the Batmobile,
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be crap. That would have been out day one, regardless.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. I like the other games too much.
I'm being taken through an area stocked with prefabricated structures. We are not far apart. Keep moving.
What the hell are they building here, BT?
Unknown, but I doubt the IMC are mass-producing homes. They usually destroy them.
What's going on? What's happening? Shit.
But people wanted to drive the Batmobile, Rich. I'm talking about myself, and I was very unexcited about the Batmobile. I never wanted to drive the Batmobile. This is just me.
Right.
I was apprehensive about the Batmobile before it came out. Because I was, you know, I turned out to be totally justified. I was worried that half the game would be driving shit. And it was more than half, it turned out. Like, the best use of the Batmobile? The first Arkham game. Batman drove the car to where he was going in the beginning of the game. That is how you utilize the Batmobile.
Yeah.
So I wasn't one of those people who was, I can't wait to, why can't we use the Batmobile in an Arkham game? I was never one of them. That it saved his ass from Bane. Yeah, and that's like 1% of the game, and it happened in a cutscene. Once again, the appropriate use of the Batmobile in a Batman game.
I'm with you. I'm with you. It turned into too much of a thing.
Yeah, Batmobile should be a situational device, and not Batman spends 95% of his time fucking around with the Batmobile.
Right. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, he also needed to get something out of the trunk in Arkham Asylum. Once again, an appropriate use of the Batmobile.
Well, there you go. Okay, I don't think we're going that way. Wait for the next one. I'll wait for the next one.
Would a first-person Batman game work? Probably not.
Probably not.
I think with a lot of well-established characters, you want to see the character. I think by and large.
Well, also, I think it's really appropriate to have the bulk of Batman be about hand-to-hand combat.
Sure.
And doing that in first-person perspective would be laborious.
It would not work as well.
It would not work as well.
'60s Batman campy noir game. Where's the? If they really wanted to change it up, you know what they do? An Adam West style Arkham game. Like, we've done this Arkham thing 3 times, 4 times. How do we change it up? You go full camp. Now, you can't get Adam West to do the voice anymore. But can you imagine an Adam West style Batman Arkham game?
That would be a lot of fun, by the way. That would be a lot of fun. It would still be, you know, like stealth and
oh yeah,
fighting.
But it's in the style of Adam West.
Yeah.
Dialogue's all stuff like old chum and you know what would be a gameplay mechanic? Death traps. Like the death traps they had on that show, escaping from the death trap.
Yes.
You're about to be impaled by swordfish. You're tied up.
Yes. What the heck is that gun? Oh, that just vaporizes people. That's great. I need more bullets, though.
All of the stealth takedowns, they end in a pow.
Yes.
you sneak up behind them, and then Batman spins them around, and then you get the flash on the uppercut with the sound effect and everything. Doo doo.
I agree.
Either the stealth takedowns, or that's like you know how when you get the combo meter, you can do the takedown move.
Yes.
That's the pow. Once you build the combo meter up, you do the instant takedown, which is the pow.
I'm so down for this. I'm so very, very down for this.
Would the idle animation be the Batusi? Yeah, sure, why not? There should be a grapple mechanic where you walk up the side of the building, and the cape is like hanging down towards the building. The camera like goes on its side for the sequences, and you. That's how you climb.
Yes. Get the fuck out of here. Who? Why? What? Who? What? Damn it. Robin is player 2. You could have it could be a 2-player.
Oh
game.
yeah, I'd be AI partner most of the time. You'd have to have Robin in the campy Batman game.
Oh yeah.
Either co-op or AI Robin.
Shit.
Can we get a workout tape with Bane? How would you do Bane in like a 60s style? Because you'd have to have the campy, friendly version of Bane.
Right.
That's nowhere near as threatening.
You get he's like a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a luchador.
You just flat out.
He's
luchador.
El Bane.
Yeah.
He's El Bane. That's who he is.
His henchmen all have the luchador masks on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and he just wants to steal the something. He doesn't want to break the Batman's back. He just wants to steal the something or other.
Well, that's what they all want to do, right? Just steal the something or other, you know.
Oh, steal the wrestling belt he deserves.
Oh, the
There
gold,
you go.
the diamond encrusted wrestling belt. Well, old chum.
It's a shame they'll never make this. It's a shame.
They will never make this, by the way. Motherfucker. But yeah, that's a really fun idea. This is a really fun idea. There'd be a lot more like walking around and puzzle solving. I almost wonder if you could do a little bit of it like almost like an adventure game where you need to like collect items and, you know, solve mysteries, because I feel like that was a lot of old Batman or 60s Batman.
I don't know. I'm just thinking that you can keep a lot of what was still there in the Arkham games, and this would make it fresh.
Yeah. I don't
And yeah,
disagree.
you would need to add something just for the sake of advancing yourself. But Batman could have a magnifying glass in this one. Detective Vision is just a magnifying glass.
Yes! Yes!
The Bat magnifying glass.
Why is it not happening already? I love it.
Spotted 20 meters.
I would absolutely want the Batmobile in that version, though.
Oh. You know, fair point.
There has to be a sequence where you have to go through, like, the shark tank, and that's where the upgrade you get. The new item you get is the Bat Shark Repellent. The gadgets would all be silly.
Oh, of course. And wonderful. Silly and wonderful.
The Bat Boat Shoes to walk across the water.
The Bat Boat Shoes. Yeah, you could do it maybe a little Metroidvania style where, you know, you pick up the boat shoes and you can go back to an earlier level. And now you can walk across the water, old chum. I hear people talking.
It's just too bad Adam West can no longer voice this. I know! I know!
You know, you get some other, you know, you get your Will Arnett or some other interesting voice who can do a half-decent Adam West impression.
How do you do Two-Face in the 60s style? Well, your character model, instead of looking like his face is burnt, it has to look like half of his face is just, like, badly done makeup. It's bright green
Right.
with some wavy lines in grease paint.
Yes. All of these things, yes. That was a dumb idea.
Shatter did the 60s Two-Face already? That's right, they did have the animated cartoons. I haven't watched them. They did a
Oh, they did a 60s, yeah.
Adam West 60s style cartoon where William Shatner played Two-Face.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Good choice. Good choice.
Yes.
They did that for the new Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody brought that up in the chat. I might not have vocalized that well enough, but they did a cartoon where William Shatner voiced Two-Face with Adam West as Batman. 60 style.
That sounds delightful.
Valiant Bloodshot says, I'm disappointed there was no Fuck You It's January video this year. And the rest of what you say is a spoiler for the new Half in the Bag, so I will not read it. Thank you. MC Lucas says, just watch the latest Half in the Bag. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Keep up the fantastic work.
I don't think anything's wrong with us. Just a couple of dudes who like to, you know, have fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A little bit of fun. Just having a little bit of a good time. That's a neat gun. That's a neat gun.
So, if you're gonna have Ra's al Ghul, he wasn't invented yet, so he couldn't appear in the 60s show.
Okay.
Who would play Ra's al Ghul?
Modern right now.
At the time. I have my choice, and it's brilliant.
At the time.
At the time, in '66, who would have played Ra's al Ghul? Ra's al Ghul. Nobody knows how to pronounce it for sure.
I'm trying to think of who was alive in '66.
All right, you want me to blow your mind?
Yeah.
Ricardo Montalban.
Not bad. Not bad. Ricardo Montalban gets a whole load of not bad, Rich. How do you feel about Ricky Ricardo? How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I like Ricardo Montalban better.
Yeah. No, Ricardo Montalban works.
But Desi Arnaz, not the worst choice.
Pilot, are you all right?
Barely. That was a meat grinder. You okay?
I'm undamaged. However, I do not believe this is a food processing plant.
With my luck, this place is gonna turn itself inside out.
Or upside down, considering the circumstances.
Vincent Price. I don't know if that's Ra's al. Like Ra's al Ghul has a certain like grace and dignity, and I'm not saying Vincent Price doesn't have that, but he has his own. Vincent Price has his own creepy weirdo thing.
Yeah. The Red Hood.
The Red Hood.
60 style.
I see you, pilot. I admire your perseverance.
James Dean.
Only I am
Yes.
James Dean is the Red Hood.
Yes. I like it.
James Dean was dead in '66. Oh shoot! I thought maybe I'd sneak in there at the border.
This is a neat sequence right here.
When did James Dean die? What year was it?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming you don't. But chat. Do you know what year it was specifically? Was it 50s?
Look at this. We're not like a house, but we're sideways, so we have to like climb up the furniture and shit.
Yeah.
That's neat.
57. Okay. That was considerably off.
57?
55 according to Google.
Oh. This is blowing my mind a little bit.
They never did do Scarecrow.
Oh, see, Scarecrow could go to Vincent Price.
He was Egghead. He was on the 60s show. Someone else.
Was he?
Yes.
Shit.
And Vincent Price would have been my choice, but he's taken.
Rest assured, I will not execute you summarily. You have my word.
He was taken. I don't know which way is up. And,
For his Dracula cred, Christopher Lee, maybe? Though was he not Dracula into the 70s with the Hammer movies? Anthony Perkins is Scarecrow. Ooh, I like it. I like Anthony Perkins as Scarecrow.
Anthony Perkins. I'm drawing...
Psycho. Norman Bates.
Hopkins. Perkins.
Yeah, Norman Bates.
So when you said Psycho, for some reason... First of all, that's great casting. But when you said Psycho, for some reason my mind clicked to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wait, isn't that a little too old? But...
Simulation dome scenario activated. Resetting terrain.
Impressive pilot. You made it all this way alive. Unfortunately, there is only one way out. Step up onto the platform.
All right. Your Desian has inspired me.
Yeah.
Lucille Ball, Harley Quinn.
Yes!
Well done, pilot. I will take it from here.
This is weird. This is sufficiently weird. And I dig it.
Loading scenario 127 in dynamic simulation dome 314.
Yes, I know Harley didn't exist in '66, but neither did Ra's al Ghul.
We're just having a little fun.
We're having a little fun, yes.
What? What the what? What?
Delivering militia test subjects.
Arm up! Barely survived the last one. Shut up and grab a gun! Look, pilot! Now the odds are in our favor. Nothing about this is in our favor. Aim sharp!
Scenario 127 load complete.
Let us begin. Deploying specters.
What?
I don't know. I haven't been playing the game.
Pilot, your heart rate is accelerating. Are you in distress?
I'm kind of busy, BT.
If in combat, utilize your cloak. It will temporarily make you invisible.
Sean Connery as Raj Al Ghul? That's not terrible.
Pilot to Titan video feed reestablished. Cooper, the houses contain weapon caches. I saw them being loaded on the assembly line.
So why are they manufacturing a fake, clearly fake city area?
This is a great question.
Deploying additional Reaper to test scenario.
I don't exactly know. Shit. I can tell you I'm slightly getting my ass handed to me.
Humphrey Bogart as Batman? Humphrey Bogart as the Question.
Ooh, yes.
Let's get some hero cameos in there.
The question.
Malcolm McDowell as the Mad Hatter is inspired.
Remind me who Malcolm.
Didn't he actually did the voice on the animated series, didn't he? No, was he dead by then?
Who's Malcolm McDowell?
Roddy McDowell. Not Malcolm McDowell. Roddy McDowell. Roddy McDowell. Did he say Malcolm? And he said Malcolm, and I read that as my brain. I interpreted that as Roddy. I thought he was talking about Roddy McDowell. No, Roddy McDowell as the Mad Hatter.
Okay. Who's Roddy McDowell?
Fright Night, he played the Vampire Hunter TV guy. He was one of the apes in Planet of the Apes. He's done a bunch of things. He was in Shockma.
Yes. Okay. Now you're speaking my language. Shockma.
Roddy died in the 90s. But did he voice the Mad Hatter before he died? That voice fits.
Opening the door. Squad, prepare for dome breach.
But anyway, he would have been great for the Mad Hatter on the 60s show.
Yes.
Roddy
yes,
McDowell.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
Pilot Cooper.
Roddy McDowell was on the 60s show as Bookworm. Oh, okay. So he's out. Malcolm McDowell would make a decent Mad Hatter too. Yeah, but not Batman 66 style. We need the camp.
Perhaps I have no choice but to step in personally. Rare escalation on my part.
Yeah, you need the camp.
What about Hugo Strange? Phil Silvers.
So many old people. How do you know so many old people? How do you know so many old
Reruns, honestly.
You know all the olds. Gregory Peck's got to be in there somewhere. Oh, no. You know what? Gregory Peck is your cameo as Clark Kent Superman.
Either that or Harvey Bullock.
I want to see Gregory Peck as
He'd be a good.
Superman.
He'd be a good Clark Kent.
He'd be a great, yeah.
He'd be a great-
Who does Jimmy Stewart play? That's the real question.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
Victor Josh. Jimmy
No one.
Stewart. Just-
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Point taken.
Stewart as Gordon. See, we're not recasting the '60s show. We're just saying who at the time could have played some of these characters that they didn't use on the '60s show.
Charges 21 through 29.
That's kind of what the conversation has morphed into.
This is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you
1960s Batman already had a perfect penguin. Arguably the definitive
I
penguin.
suggest you evacuate.
Ooh, yeah.
Burgess Meredith, right? Is that am I saying his name right?
I don't know if you're saying his name right. But a great penguin.
Like the definitive. That show had the definitive penguin and the definitive Riddler.
Yes, the Riddler to which all other Riddlers are compared.
Yeah.
Manipulator arm. I have broken free.
Agreed.
As much as I like the Arkham Riddler,
Place is
fucking
falling apart.
was it
I
Frank
suggest
Gershwin? I think.
you are not far from
Own that role. Fucking own that role. Frank Gorshin. Thank you.
Gorshin.
Yeah. Also, the Riddler from Batman '66. Do you remember the famous Star Trek episode with the people? Their faces were half white and half black.
Yeah, of course.
He was one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. He got all around.
No love for John Aston Riddler? No, Frank Gershon owned that role. Rich, why are you not playing this? Because it's on a PS4 and I'm not playing a first-person shooter with a gamepad.
This is a highly dangerous environment. I suggest you embark, pilot. Pilot, I detect an exit beyond this dome. Check your HUD.
Hostile Titan in sight. Take him out.
That's not what I want. Scorch. This.
I'm gonna make you wish you were somewhere else, militia. If I had your vanguard, this would be different.
Enemy Titan down.
Right, and remember, the only reason I'm playing this on the PS4 is because it was very cheap, and I didn't think I would get much playtime out of it.
Right.
I've gotten, like, I've been more interested than I really thought I would be.
Don't even fucking worry about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. You do you, Jack. You do you.
I'm doing.
A Jiggy Puff says,
Jiggy Pup!
so I decided to see what Mass Effect was about. Just finished Mass Effect 3 feeling frustrated. But still happy for the experience and the character stories. Thanks for leading me to it. Kila Silai. I don't remember the thing they say. The thing that Tali says, I don't remember. Kila Silai?
Keyless Lie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, more humans to smush. Do I just smush them if I step over them? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's important. What the fudge? Whoa!
Liz put a high price on your head, pilot.
Ash has got a sword.
That makes you worth something to me.
Is that a robot? Piloting a robot?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm sensing some redundancies.
Uh-huh. I don't understand. Do you have a problem with this?
Will. Then pilot must learn his place.
Sounds like you're kicking her ass.
I feel like I'm doing pretty well so far.
Your persistence is honorable, but your demise is inevitable.
So for now that I've lost her. Excuse me. There she is.
Your mistakes will be your undoing. I do hope you had the last request, but that time is long past. You should not have done that, pilot.
Chad, just because some of you are talking about it right now,
Yeah,
I'm
what's
not
up?
gonna get too into it, but I don't think the DLC ending for Mass Effect 3 fixed anything. It just elaborated on everything that was terrible.
Surface access is authorized.
So like it's still bad, but it just explained it more why it
Yeah.
was bad.
It's still bad.
I just understand more why it's bad. Sure.
They sold another ending. No, it was so poorly received they did it for free.
Oh, poor Mass Effect.
Yes, it was like a film that explains midichlorians.
Because that was the real problem. with
Midichlorians were still a bad idea.
no, I think the real problem is people just didn't understand all they could about midichlorians. That was the real problem there, Rich. Did you like that episode of Half in the Bag?
I haven't seen the finished product.
I was pretty like I could have done a little bit more to clean up my my super sweet special effects. And so I sent it to Jay on Friday, and I was like, hey, here's what I got done. I don't know when you wanted to get this out, but you know, this is my quick and dirty version.
Yeah.
But I can make it better. Also, Jay failed to explain to me his camera shot, and so I thought this was it was going to be a much easier special effect thing than it was. It was not.
I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
I'm happy to help.
I'm sorry.
Happy to help.
Somebody's saying, hey, this is the best level in the game.
Major Anderson is here.
So congratulations, Jack. Congratulations.
I will meet you on the other side.
I'm enjoying
Don't get captured.
I'm enjoying the mixture of
All shortcuts.
you know, little platforming things with shooty things. I would like whoa, what is that?
Overseer requests
What?
all teams working on the arc analysis
What?
report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation. Thank you.
What? it gonna get timey-wimey?
Jack, would you recommend this game?
So far, it's all right.
Now it looks like suddenly time travel's a thing?
What just happened?
There are distortions throughout this facility, and they appear to be causing a rift in time. I advise caution
Yes.
until we have further information.
Yeah, here's for $8 so far, it's worth it.
Unknown. Militia SRS has documented several cases on other planets. A common feature of such rifts is a massive energy surge. Be careful, pilot.
Fiery Dog Poop says, you guys played Telltale's Batman Enemy Within? I'm liking the direction they're taking with Joker. And I'm not going to read the rest because it's spoilers, but I have not. I have not played that.
They had over on the iPad,
Yeah.
they had a free trial. You could play like the first chapter.
Yeah.
And I have never played a Telltale game. And so I was like, oh, you know, I could play. This could be a nice little, like, you know, go into the bathroom game. Like, it's just a fun little thing on the iPad. I'll give the first chapter a try. Holy shit, it was way worse than I was expecting.
See, I'm leery of any game which could hypothetically be converted into a series of YouTube links.
That's yes, that's exactly what it was. It was infuriating because, you know, like the QuickTime events were awful and blatant and just, you know, their excuse for gameplay. But then, you know, the whole crux of the other part is the decision making in the story. Like, you need to make a decision and there's a timer on the decision.
Yeah.
And so you don't really have time to, like, think it through, or sometimes you don't even have time to read the full options.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just like, oh, maybe this one. Oh, shit, I just called her a bitch. I did not want to do that. And so, like, I felt really bad about every decision I had to make because I didn't feel like I had enough time to digest them. And then the QuickTime events were just, you know, swipe left, now swipe right, now swipe right, now swipe down. It was very bad.
Reminder. Identification credentials
Just a
must
dumb
be displayed
machine.
at all times.
Oh.
Any suspicious activity should be reported.
So nobody sees you when you go back in the time?
No, but apparently I could bump into people, and now there's dragons. So we got dragons. Huh.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot. He has survived multiple covert missions within enemy territory.
Okay.
Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area.
Am I supposed to
Distortions
shoot
must be
the
affecting my
dragons?
scans.
Are they attacking you?
No.
Then don't shoot them because then they will attack you.
Okay. That's fair. You know what? That's totally fair.
Interesting. I'm detecting traces of a massive energy explosion throughout this facility. However, your helmet data does not detect the same in the other timeline.
What?
None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive.
What?
Oh, that's your robot.
That's mine.
Okay.
All right.
I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
Okay.
Time to earn my keep.
On the contrary, you are proving yourself to be much more than a Class 3 rifleman. I suspect Major Anderson will be impressed.
I thought Major Anderson died. That's why I got you.
You say would be? Will be or would be? There's a difference.
I got a satchel. Touche, Rich. Touche.
The trial run of the Ark will continue as planned.
Budget Messiah says, just finished Star Trek Discovery's 13th episode. I think you should get back into it, Rich. It gets better after the mid-season, even if I still resent the retcon of how Klingons get cloaking devices. I'll if I go back to watch it, I'll binge it when the season's done. I prefer binging shows anyway.
Agreed.
Pretender says, love the new half in the bag. Great work, guys. Those special effects just cost a fortune.
They took me some time. I didn't do all the special effects. But and I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. I can go more thoroughly into what I did later. Now I need to see the episode. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to go that way. Anyway.
There may be important data within Major Anderson's helmet. You should retrieve it for analysis.
I'm... Oh, I see. Oh! That's Major Anderson. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
What's wrong with his face?
It's
That's like
cold, BT.
a mask.
Correct.
Within a mask.
Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival.
Megas Alexandros. I tried watching Gotham and I could not get into it. Rich, have you seen Gotham at all? Did you watch that show?
I should catch up with it.
Yeah?
I've watched and enjoyed it, and then at the point I caught up to where they were, I never resumed once they started the show again. So I haven't watched past season 1.
Oh, okay. It wasn't necessarily my thing. I remember you telling me about like the one part you really liked about the
Victor Zaj just walking into the police station and saying, "Get out,"
No.
and they listen. That was the moment I loved the show.
Oh no, I was talking about the balloon killer. The guy.
Oh, that was just in general great.
Yeah, yeah.
The balloon killer.
I think that was funny. I would I think I would appreciate something like that.
No, the moment that made that show for me, I guess I'm spoiling it now, but it's years old at this point. When Victor Zaj, he's off to kill Commissioner, well, not Commissioner Gordon, just Gordon.
Detective Gordon.
He's off to kill Detective Gordon. He just walks right into Gotham PD, tells all of the other cops to get out, and they do. That was when I loved that show.
Command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson. 2 weeks ago, we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Typhon. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuban Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I detect a breach in the security services building. I will provide access.
What?
I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Future Jay says, Jack and Rich, if you're interested in playing Star Wars Rebellion, are you thinking to just play single player? If you're up for multiplayer match, I volunteer as a player. See,
Noted.
Master of Orion sucks, but Star Wars Rebellion says Star Wars on it.
Unauthorized security.
Oh. What? Punch only run. Nope, that didn't end well.
Which franchise has the worst fandom? Here's the thing. Not every fan of everything is the same. Like, not every Star Trek fan is gonna like the same things. Not every Star Wars fans is gonna be an idiot. But most Star Wars fans are idiots. Oh, no. So my vote is for Star Wars.
How about anime? How about anime fans? Here is what I will say. Star Wars fans are close to the worst fandom.
Oh no.
Are really close. But I think the actual winner for worst fandom is video games in general.
Okay. Okay.
The average comment section of any video game show versus any movie show is significantly worse. For some reasons, video game fans have just something straight up their ass.
Anybody who takes any work of fiction too seriously,
You know.
chat's saying, a lot of people in the chat are saying Rick and Morty. I
Ooh.
have very little experience with Rick and Morty as a fandom.
Rick and Morty fans are fairly obnoxious.
I know about the Szechuan sauce incident at McDonald's, and that's all I really know about.
Dr. Alexander Darren, log 14.6.
They're just kind of like the Rick and Morty fans. I think are just like everywhere and obnoxious about it. But you know, at the same time, they're also just really excited to like. Rick and Morty fans are the types of fans that will just. Whoa! Did you see me? Be kind of. Rick and Morty fans are the types of fans that will just repeat stuff from the show without any context. And that's a pretty bad fandom. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, was that hitting a little too close to home? Was that hitting a little too close to home? When fans just repeat stuff from the source material without any context? Is that...
Anonymous says, have you guys ever been out of North America? If so, what was your favorite place to visit? Where would you like to visit? Or maybe do you think traveling is overrated? LOL, fuck my cock and erupt of volcano god. I'm not much of a traveler. Jack, you've been around.
I have been around. I've been out of the country. I've been many places. I've been many places, including out of the country several times. I've been to Germany for an extended period when I was in high school. I went as a foreign exchange student. I spent some time down in Ecuador, and I went to the Galapagos Islands, which was, frankly, a wonderful experience. We went on a little boat tour following the path of Charles Darwin as he was sailing through the Galapagos, coming up with his theory of evolution and how the animals there adapted by the seasons, and kind of they walked us through his whole process of watching these tiny birds on the island and how the different weather would affect the next generation of birds, you know.
Yeah.
Heavy rains mean more seeds, and more seeds meant that they were harder, bigger seeds. And so then the next generation of birds, finches, would have bigger beaks, or, you know, the bigger beak ones would survive and produce more. And I'm paraphrasing horribly.
Yes.
But it was a wonderful experience. Spent some time down in South Africa. We shot a video down there. We shot a high five World Cup video down in South Africa when the World Cup was down there. And that was a wonderful experience. Got to hang out with my friends, hang out in Africa. Very different and very wonderful.
That pause screen looks like a error message. I thought your game had crashed.
Oh, and I wasn't even paying attention. I wish I would.
Pause. Does that always come up? The gobbledygook on the...
Oh, that was
Oh.
No, that was like the next chapter.
Oh, okay. It looked like an error message. It was just plain text in a box. I'm like, oh, Jack, you crashed.
Sorry, Anderson.
I actually, they had one of the receptions that we went to. Oh, very this is very Dishonored too, because now I have a time manipulation device.
Ah.
You see. So now I can go back and forth.
Like the one level, yeah.
Like that one level. It was a great level in Dishonored too. We got, when we were down there, they had a reception for some celebrities and some of the players. Actually, where I went to interview, what was his name? Ban Ki-moon, the president of the UN. It was at the prison that Nelson Mandela was imprisoned in. It was very neat. It's all neat. It was great. I love traveling. I want to travel more.
Research teams proceed directly to the nearest emergency shelter access point due to a minor security breach.
So how long is the single-player campaign in this?
I don't know. This.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication.
Is there enough to make this worth it as a single-player experience?
Maybe. It depends on how far we are. Like, what time is it?
8:44.
So we've been going for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we've been going for 3 hours. How much more time do we have?
I have no idea.
Well, that's for people who have played it. That was a question for people who have played it.
Since someone said 5, someone else said 8.
So if I kill them in the past,
maybe you're what happened. Have you considered that?
I like it. Oh, look at this. Nope, I'm gonna get you. I just love it. Get out of here. Get right out of town. What are you? What kind of gun are you? Do 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 do. Can't go. Oh, there we go.
With your time powers, Jack, you're unstoppable. You're an unstoppable machine of destruction.
Contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Hi.
Oh, you see their glows in the present?
Yeah.
Oh, that just feels cheap.
Right. This is how you do. This is, by the way, this is how you do a Nightcrawler game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is you transform into, you know, because he goes through like the nether region whenever he transports. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. I'm just gonna cheese that all the time. All punch run starts now. Oh, hello.
In position. Activating turrets at southeast corridor.
You are so what happened to this place.
Shit.
Oh, okay. You can double wall run. I was gonna say you might have to wall run and jump into that hole.
Proceed to the southeast elevator banks on level 4 to intercept.
Copy that, control. Control.
All punch.
Punch strats.
Mad punch strats. It's probably going to be me because we're going to figure out that it was like something evil was happening here, so we have to blow it up. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit. I can't punch that thing. Probably shouldn't punch you. Finish you off.
Went to the used bookstore with Karen yesterday.
Yeah.
And I found this fucking beautiful, giant-sized, hardcover reprint of the original TMNT comic books.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know for sure how many issues it has, but some of the earliest ones.
Oh. Well, that's great.
I just picked up a volume of collected Conan works, because you know what? Why not? It was there. It's like, yes, you know, this could be neat. I like Conan well enough.
Conan comics or Conan books?
Books.
That's fair.
The actual Robert Howard books.
Alright, we got a new strat here. First, we got to deal with...
Mods in chat, it's not okay to ban anyone for not liking a certain baseball team unless they're Cub fans. That's previously recorded rule. They can be banned for baseball reasons if they're Cub fans.
What the... You fuckers are just gonna keep coming, aren't you? That's your shtick now. Yeah. Yep, I know.
Watch your back! Watch your back!
Who do I want to win the Super Bowl? I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl.
The monkeys and the Teetledos.
The Teetledos?
The Teetledos. The monkeys versus the Teetledos. The Albuquerque monkeys versus the New Hampshire Teetledos. It's a grudge match for the ages, Rich.
Okay.
All right.
Eagles and the Patriots.
Oh, well, that makes way more sense.
I don't really have a dog in this race. I've heard Eagle fans are jerks.
Sure.
But I've heard the Patriots team are jerks, so
there you go.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Motherfucker. This is clever. This is a clever section. They've shown me my time travel power, and I said I was going to cheese it, but they found a way to keep me from cheesing it, unfortunately.
Eagles fans aren't jerks, they're just angry drunks. I'm not seeing the contradiction here.
Wouldn't that make you a jerk if you are an angry drunk?
Yes, Eagles fans famously beat the shit out of Santa Claus.
What?
There's some kind of incident where Santa Claus was at an Eagles game, or someone dressed like Santa Claus.
Well, yeah.
And fans beat him up. It's an infamous incident that happened. Pumpkin Bunt Cake says, any fandom that just spouts out context quotes is endless trash. Fuck you, fandoms. It's January.
There we go.
There we go. You got it right. You got it right.
You get it. You get what's going on here.
Nano says, how'd you end up at the World Cup anyway, Jack? Were you invited? Were you permitted to be at said World Cup?
Yeah, we were invited. We were there.
Are they baiting you into telling the story?
Oh, we were invited to go to the World Cup. The boring version is we were invited by a charity organization that was helping raise money and awareness for schools.
Yeah.
For African children, and it was.
And it was a work thing. You were filming.
And yeah,
things.
through Funny or Die, they reached out to Funny or Die and they said, "Hey, we want a high five video with our organization for the World Cup to help raise awareness for funding for African schools." So like we were there for like actually a really good cause. And we were told that we were going to have access to a lot of places.
Yeah.
But our producer down in Africa was like, well, we'll see where we can get in. And so a lot of the places we ended up getting in, we kind of cheated our way in. We played the system. Anytime you have an event that big, you're going to find a lot of doors not being watched. Is basically the thing. They have to hire a lot of new people for an event that big, and so you're just like, yeah, well, hey, we were definitely supposed to be here, and if it's a new person,
places like where?
So the story that I've told already was
I told the story I already told on stream tonight. It's fucking rerun night.
It's rerun night. There was a stadium we were getting into, and a bunch of players were going to be there, and sports professionals, and more importantly, it was a chance for us to be on an actual pitch. The pitch is what you call the soccer field.
Okay.
And we wanted some shots in a stadium on a actual soccer field. And so we pull up, and there is an armed guard. I mean, like machine gun armed guard stopping us. You guys can't go in here. And our producer very, coolly goes, we're absolutely supposed to be here.
You are absolutely not supposed to be there.
Oh, we are absolutely not supposed to be there. We have no right to be there. And I forget whether it was this guy or maybe it was the second guy. Like, we made it to another layer, and then the second guy says, whoa, you guys can't be in here. Like, there is an event happening. And we go, we're supposed to be at the event. Thank you. Oh, that's what we tried to tell the other guy. We're the event that is, and he's like, yeah, the big news conference. We're like, yes. Look at the camera, and I have my nice camera, right? I have the nice camera, and so he looks at the camera, and the second guy, he goes, let me see some ID. Let me see some ID.
Yeah.
And so, like, we don't have any, like, badges or press, so we give him our Wisconsin driver's license. This is a man with a gun who has maybe had a job working here for a week. We give and he looks at all of our Wisconsin driver's license, right? And he's like, all right, go ahead. Not my problem. So then we finally make it to the stadium, and all these stadiums are brand new. They're beautiful soccer stadiums. All, like, just everything about this is brand new. And we walk up to the soccer stadium, and another guard comes to stop us. And we decide, like, we got some momentum behind us. So we decide to get out in front of this one, and we go, yes, thank you for meeting us. Can you take us to the press conference? And the guard, who I only presume was there to stop us, was like, oh, of course, it's right this way. I'll show you. And we're like, thank you so much. We are running so late. And, he's like, it started a while ago. Yeah. So then we sneak in, and they're giving a presentation at a press conference, and we are definitely not supposed to be there. All the other people are dressed really nice. These are professional reporters asking sports-related questions, and we are just some schlubs, right? We are a bunch of schlubs sneaking into a building. And so, but now we're part of the group. And then the group finally gets ushered out to the pitch, and we go, this is our opportunity. This is our big plan. So we get out there, and it's gorgeous, big empty stadium, beautiful, pristine soccer field. And we start making our plans. Okay, we need this shot. We got to move quick, because at any moment they are going to realize that we are not supposed to be here. And then just as we're getting our first shot set up, someone stops us. Hey, who are you guys here with? And we're like, we are here with Funny or Die. And let me see your press passes. We never got our press passes. It was a whole miscommunication thing. We, a lot of wheeling, dealing, a lot of, like, talking without saying anything, which is my speciality. We never, and hold on for just 1 second. Like, calls are being made, people are being ushered over. These guys, no one's on a list. So they walk away and start talking amongst themselves. So we quickly get, like, 2, maybe 3 shots where it's like, let's get these really quick. We're about to get kicked out. They come back with our press passes. They come back with our press passes going, it has been a nightmare here. We are so sorry for all of this confusion. What do you guys need? Because, like, they were there to coordinate the media, and obviously we were the media, right?
Yeah.
And so then we took our time. We got a bunch of amazing shots. Everything was just hunky-dory.
That is a world-class story.
It was a fantastic time. Very similar, again, when we were in South Africa, we had a chance to shoot a high five with the president of the UN. I'm gonna forget his name again, Ban Ki-moon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
South Korean president or whatever. Also a big part of the UN. We're like, we need to get a high five with him. And we just kind of we're at this big party, like I said, the prison that they held Nelson Mandela at.
Yeah.
And it's a big party, and we kind of snuck into that party too, because that's what you do. And we came with a big group of people. I think that party, what we did was there was a big group of people who were obviously supposed to be there, and they weren't celebrities or anything.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You snuck into a prison.
We snuck into a prison, right. How we snuck into that particular party was there was a big group of people who were obviously supposed to be there on the step and repeat, you know, like the red carpet area where everyone takes their pictures. And we say, hey, we're here with Funny Dad. We're shooting high fives. You guys want to do a quick high five with us? And they go, oh, sure, of course, thinking that we were part of the press corps shooting pictures. So we shoot a high five with them. Oh, that's so great. And then they go to walk in, and we just keep walking with them. And obviously, the guards who were, or you know, the ticket holders or whoever they were, who were guarding the front door, just saw us shoot something with them. So we must be with these people. Oof, walked right in. So then we get word that Secretary or Moon, you know, this guy from the UN, is doing an on-camera interview right now. We can probably get in the queue to do our thing first. And I wasn't part of this con.
Yeah.
Our producer was talking to the UN secretary's personal assistant to get us in the queue to do things.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of wheeling and dealing and a lot of, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Yeah, I know it's a mess here. You know, just a lot of the same spiel.
Sure.
So finally we get in the room with him. And we explained to him what we want to do. Like, all you have to do is we're going to high five and you look to the camera. And like, that's all you hit. And he's like, oh, wait, what? And like, he's very confused. And I'm just rolling because that's my job as the cameraman. Like, everyone's in focus and I'm just rolling. And he's like, what? I'm not sure. Actually, I'm supposed to. And I was like, and action. And, you know, the guy's high five and he looks because he's a professional. And then all of a sudden, everybody realizes we're not supposed to be there. Everybody knows, but we already got it. Like, all right, no, well, we're gone. Everything's gone. Everything's fine. And they're like, yeah, you should probably leave now. Like, absolutely. And we that's the point at every shoot. Quick tip for anyone who likes to shoot not necessarily legal stuff: always keep a spare memory card. You finish shooting, put the footage in your pocket, put a new memory card in the camera.
They take the memory card?
They didn't. Yeah. They didn't do it, but I did. I hot swapped it right away because I knew like that. No, we need that memory card, like because they know how cameras work. Right?
Yeah.
They know how cameras work, so always keep a spare blank memory card to hot swap, just in case. Blew myself up.
That's okay. You know what? We had the story.
That was
it's
a
great story.
Do I have to do this whole section over again? Oh, I might have to. God damn it. Guys, practical tip. That is like that has I've never needed to use that tip. Like I've never had someone take my memory card, but I never want to be in that situation where I lost the footage. So. How are you still alive?
Maybe a punch isn't enough for some of the bigger guys.
There we go. There we go. Oh, shit. So anyway, that has happened a few times on some of our perfectly legal shoots Always better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Oh shit. Always better. Oh, we've used Will Ferrell's name so many times. even like, you know, if he's not on the shoot, like, you know, because back in the day, like, you know, people still might not know what Funny or Die is.
Yeah.
And so, like, a lot of times they'd have to be like, oh, we're with Funny or Die. It's Will Ferrell's website.
Right.
And obviously, like, it's not just Will Ferrell's
Yeah,
website,
yeah.
but, you know, he was the big name. And they're like, really? All right. Just, you know, sometimes you gotta exaggerate. Just do what you can. That's what it's all about, doing what you can do. Oh shit.
We're going forward with this. The test. Must be completed.
The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time.
What?
It sure as hell didn't build it.
That's neat looking.
Storing it.
That's very sci-fi
Whatever
looking.
planning, it's
Yeah.
potentially catastrophic.
Jack, International Man of Mystery Packard. I get the job done, all right?
Anderson out.
When it's very different when you're put on the spot. Like, especially for me. I'm usually kind of a timid person. Shit. But you know, you're put on the spot, and more importantly, you have a job to do. And sometimes you just need to know when to pull those punches. If I don't get the shots, we don't have a good video, and I don't make videos anymore.
What FPS did the hollow cutscene thing? That was Doom. Doom did the talking holographs for cutscenes.
Yeah, because they weren't really cutscenes.
Yeah.
Fucking.
They weren't really cutscenes because a lot of them you could just ignore and keep shooting at things.
Right.
I mean, it's not much different from like Naughty Dog's not cutscenes.
No, but
Where people stand around and talk in game.
The great thing about Doom, and you know what, Dishonored 2 did this a lot too, where it's you never leave your perspective.
Yeah.
You get to watch the story, but it never takes you out of the game, which is something I enjoyed about. Hello.
The Ark's power now. We may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark for delivery.
That's something I really enjoyed about. What? Both Doom and a tick. Eh? What's that? Nope. Okay. How about Doom and Dishonored 2? Ah! That's fair.
That was some timing.
Oopsie. Up. Hello.
Target's up there, above.
Can shoot the glass. Oh, cool! That was neat. That is neat.
Yeah. This is a fun gimmick. Ooh. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with this gimmick. This game seems to have taken some good inspiration from the right sources.
The full weapons
Am I
power
going to
source
try
is
this
called
game? I might. I'd have to install Origin to do it, which is something I don't really want to do.
Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing.
Maybe I could pay for it legally and find some sort of crack.
The Ark must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Like pay for it on Origin, but
But then just pirate it.
just because you don't want to deal with Origin.
I really don't.
Gonna need a new gun soon. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Oh. Okay. Great. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. Jack liked this gimmick when it was in Dishonored 2 as well. I did. I think it actually works slightly. I think it works slightly better in Dishonored 2. If I'm gonna be honest. But I think this is fine.
Chad, Dead Rising 3 isn't the worst thing, but I'm not feeling a strong urge to finish it.
Ghost Run. Oh, I get it. See, this to me, this right here is showing how I think the game fails on some design aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what this is saying is there is a really cool thing to do right here, and if you want, this Ghost Runner can show you the really cool thing that you can do.
Yeah.
And what that means is that this area isn't intuitive enough on its own for me to figure out the cool thing.
Yeah.
They need to show me what the cool thing is. What I'm guessing it is, let's see if I can do this right, is they want me to wall run, hit the time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But the level wasn't laid out in a way where I could necessarily figure that out by myself.
Okay.
Which, you know, that's just a design issue. That's not necessarily a big deal.
Are you saying you hate it?
Basically, I hate it. Basically, what I'm saying is I hate everything about this game. What are you, a flatline?
Like with just a few hours of dicking around with Dead Rising 3,
Yeah.
Just on my own, I found a way to completely cheese it and level myself up fully.
Uh-huh.
It's not a very smartly designed game. Jeez, they got a combo system that multiplies your score. Here's a weapon that kills a lot of people. Just make a bunch of those. I can get from level 1 to 50 in like 2 hours.
Hmm. Ooh, what? Oh, wait. Ah, ha, 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 look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right in your face. This is good. Look at this. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the past, that platform is there, and this platform is gone.
Yeah.
So you gotta... That's fun. That's fun. Checkpoint. Oh. Oh, hello.
Chad, there's nothing wrong with having a combo system, but here's the thing. Beating up on zombies isn't exactly the most satisfying thing. They're fucking zombies.
Hello.
It's like beating up Stephen Hawking in a kung fu contest.
Why dissing on Stephen Hawking?
Well, mentally, not at all. Physically, I could kick his ass.
You think? That's pretty presumptuous of you. You don't know what kind of tech his wheelchair has. Okay. Ah ha ha ha! Yep, I was waiting for this. Check this out. Oh yeah. Okay, so down. But they do this again. Like, I've already figured out the bit, but now they're giving me the, we can show you how to do this bit if you want.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nope, nope, nope. Don't quite have it down.
But you get the concept.
I get the concept.
Do they have to assume everyone playing the game is a moron?
No, see, and that's my problem. Is they do assume everyone playing the game is a moron.
Do they have to?
Someone who's the head of something thinks that it's very important that the game be, accessible to any level of moron.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to sell more copies. We need all the morons to buy this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it makes the product a little watered down at the end of the day.
But then you lose the smart people's interest. That's what happened with Dead Rising. Can you turn off hints in the menu?
Ooh.
I think Jack likes that suggestion.
I like that suggestion. It does not appear that I can, but I like that suggestion. Sprint. Crouch. I'm on regular difficulty. I wonder if I go up a difficulty level. It does, but no, it does not look like I can change that. I like that. That's a good thinking though. Before I whine any longer. Oh, it's a helmet.
Or it recommended you do something because you took a long time in an area chatting with Rich and it thought you were stuck.
Very possible. Very possible. No, but see, look, this guy's popping up right away. He's popping up right away. Not that one. Oh, wait. Maybe that one? Yep.
Pretty good, Jack.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
This planet's moon is a test.
That's neat.
This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they've moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Right there, pilot. I'm located.
That was Major Anderson's final recording.
Oh.
Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
Okay. No problem, Optimus.
Optimus, no!
I can never call you BT because you sound like Optimus. Ooh, look at that. That's very techy. I like the look of that. I like it. Someone probably spent a lot of time on that. Don't you think? This is like this is like a 2 months worth of work. Just something pretty to look at. That's great. That's great.
Deflator Mouse says, Reg, can't you please say OMG Deflator Mouse? No. I can't say the rest of that. I love the last half in the bag. Love you guys. Keep on keeping on. Anonymous says, Dear Jack and Rich, I know Jack mentioned this in a Best of the Worst episode, but if any of you played I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream by the lovable grump Harlan Ellison. I've not played it, but I'm familiar with the story.
I was referencing the story.
Mm-hmm.
I was not referencing the game.
They did make it a game.
They did. And it's just a short horror story, right? If like I think I might have read it at some point. I think subscribers deserve access to written copies of tips you won't read for historical purposes. Nope. Nope. It's a point-and-click adventure. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ellison worked on both the story and the game. Oh.
Well, he wrote the short story the game was based on, so yeah, it's not shocking.
But did he also like work on the game?
Probably. He probably rewrote bits and pieces of it.
Oh, sure. Cool. Jack, you buy those short story horror books? I do. I did. I did last time. The Ghost Box, it was called. A collection of short, spooky stories. And then for Christmas, I got their advent calendar, their short story advent calendar.
Yeah.
And I got a little behind, but it's okay because I took a whole bunch on my vacation with me. But it was great. Just a little short story that you're supposed to read every day leading up to Christmas. You know, like a candy advent calendar, but for short stories. And it was really wonderful. Some of them were, some of the stories were very, very good.
So how close is Jack to the ending of this? I mean, this game in general. I know multiplayer first-person campaigns, they're usually on the shorter end.
I know. I gotta run over here because there's dinosaurs.
Double fight. This is seeming like a climax.
Yeah. What? Oh, wrong part. I thought the dinosaurs were in this part. Nope, that's not where I wanted to throw that. Oh my god, robots too! New gun. Shit. Did you fucking load already? Oh, I hate that gun.
Wouldn't dinosaurs be easier to kill?
They respawn.
They respawn.
Dinosaurs respawn. So you can't spend too much time cheesing over in that area because dinosaurs respawn.
Wall run, Jack, please.
Huh?
They're mad you're not wall running enough in this game.
I'm sorry?
You just do a whole bunch of unnecessary wall runs, like whatever you can, all the time.
Okay.
Like, why didn't you wall run at that sign?
Ready? Right here.
Why are you wall running right now?
Oh, you're right.
I know there's no wall.
Oh wait,
but
here.
you should
Ready?
be.
And there we go. And I got stuck. Coming for you. Did I beat you all? Great.
Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD. Controls, it appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Would you guys recommend this game for FPS players? Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that just because I'm not the one playing it. It looks okay.
Yeah, like I think this is a lot of fun. There's some neat stuff. I'm not sure it does anything better than the games that it is clearly, I don't want to say ripping off, but you know.
Which games?
You know, I definitely feel some Doom in here. I feel some Dishonored 2.
Doom?
I think that's what they're trying for with all the fast movement.
Alright.
I don't think they do it as well as Doom.
I think that should just be a first-person shooter standard feature. I don't think that should be unique to Doom.
I think Doom made
That's just a good first-person shooter.
Doom made it popular. Whoa. I can time travel in the robot now? Okay, great.
I think moving quickly was around long before Doom. You mean Wolfenstein?
There is an emphasis on movement in New Doom that I feel has taken it to a whole new level. You're supposed to go to. Oh, son of a bitch! I gotta do that whole thing over again. I gotta do this over again? Motherfucker. Why do I have to do this part all over again?
Ow. Ow. I haven't played. According to a walkthrough, there are 4 more chapters after this one. Okay.
I'm just finishing. I'm just gonna finish this
Yeah,
one.
I think that's. Oh, there's like 1 more left. It's 1 more level. Yeah, it's you know, let's just do it. But
Right. Wow, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yeah, because you fucked up. I thought it would have automatically saved, and I got through the other big-ass fight, and then I thought I needed to jump the area, but... Yeah. Fucking hell. Get out of here. That's what I did last time. I'm just going to do the same thing this time. Fuck. 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 Hello.
Oh, chat, I'll be disappointed if we're not the ones who caused this disaster in the first place.
Nope. Yeah, there needs to be that moment where it's like, oh my god, we did this. Yeah, agreed.
They're the bad guys anyway, right?
Yeah, these are the bad guys.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Right. Steve? What's a Mastiff? Ooh, there we go. Oh, there's still bad guys here. Can't have that.
They're saying, why kill everything? Do you not need to kill everything to move on?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I assumed I did.
Maybe you're assuming a lot.
Apparently. Hi.
Squad, come in! Back up, come!
He didn't even shoot at you on your way to beat him in the face.
Yeah.
Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked
there
it
you
on
go.
your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Wait, this is the past, though.
Where'd it come from?
Right?
I don't know.
It looks nice in the past.
Okay.
Right.
Walk behind him.
Hold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon test vat explodes.
Doot. Hello.
Salvo 4 ready. Enemy Titan down. Salvo 4.
Hi. What do you mean no lock on?
Enemy Titan down.
I love punching things. Oh, this is where I was supposed to go. See, I thought I needed to jump across that gap, and I died and had to redo the entire level. But apparently oh. What happens if I go up here? Let's go up here. That could be fun. Nope. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oh, this isn't the loadout I wanted anyway. I wanted that. Well, I want the quad rocket, motherflucker. Get.
Pilot,
The
I've
quacket?
located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD.
Oh my god, something really exciting is happening.
You have to hack.
Oh, so keep holding it. Scan the arc at the center. Wait, where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Where's my friend? Oh, there you are. Hey!
Everyone evacuate now!
Transferring control to pilot.
You will never tell me that that is not the greatest thing. I will never believe you. I know I'm dying. Oh, because there's more of those things.
Why don't you go back and heal in time?
Uphold the mission. I advise you get as close as possible to the center of the rings.
You don't want to do this shit over again, Jack.
I know. I know. Some more Heelys over here. Alright. Alright, full power. Full power.
Flight formation.
What happened?
I think you just blew up the past.
BT.
Oh, that's neat.
It's just like Quantum Break.
Oh, I can ride something? What am I riding? Oh, it's a fine. You're dead. Ooh. Okay.
So if time is frozen,
Yeah.
how's light working?
I'm just moving my head through the light particles.
Then whenever you stop moving, you shouldn't see anything.
Yes.
How are you breathing?
That's a great question.
Is doing Quantum Break better than Quantum Break? Yeah.
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.
No problem, Optimus. I hacked time. I did it.
You did it, Jack.
I did it.
You're a hero for the Space Federation thing.
I think I'm a militia. I think I'm space militia, but also I don't think I'm in space. I think I'm just future militia.
Okay.
Fuchsia. I'm a fuchsia militia.
Naruka Ben says, all right, $2 to tell Jack I saw an old lady at the UPS store with one of those shit boxes, Cologuard, you tweeted about. All I could think was that old lady's shit in that box.
She shit right in the box, man. Which is great. That means she's getting screened for colon cancer, and if they find something early enough, they can fight it. But man, that old lady just shit in a box.
That's got to be a shitty job.
Just examining stool samples. Yeah. I mean, I get the joke.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just want to make sure you got the joke.
That didn't go over my head. I'm just wondering, like, at what point when you are like dissecting and taking samples of stool, do you become numb to the fact that I'm just like, I look at poop all day.
All right. Shark Fox says, this is an unofficial recommendation for Prey 2017. I would have made it official, but the National Committee for Video Game and Anime recommendation only allows one official recommendation per person for each game.
That's true.
So you should be grateful that I decided to officially recommend Prey 2017 to you before my subscriber message. Prey 2017 is like Helldivers. I mean, BioShock in space. To conclude my unofficial recommendation of Prey 2017, I would just like to add that this is made by the developers of the Dishonored series, Arcane Studios, and published by Bethesda Overlooked Game.
I've heard very good things about Prey.
Okay.
Okay. I agree with you. That is actually on my list of games that I want to play. So, I'm with you.
All right, so are we done?
I think we're done.
All right, I'm caught up with tips.
Great. Let's get to that point of the stream in which we thank all the people who subscribe to us during this very stream. Do you have a
mouse?
Little mouse?
I have such a device.
Right.
We would like to thank the End Hero. Says, rarely get to watch live, but always enjoy you guys. Thanks for the laughs. You're welcome.
Star Killer 1633.
Kai Harner.
Bye Clam.
Breen is God. Who says, thanks again for the high quality content.
We'll do our best. Roll off Matic for 16 months in a row.
Full plastic jacket.
Covalent Boond.
I guess it is. Covalent, I think.
Covalent Boond. That kind of sounds like a real thing. Says, seems good.
I'm not reading the emotes. It's
oh,
silly.
That's right. I
It's
forgot.
Too silly.
I forgot about that's an emote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alpaca Death Trap says, started rewatching Best of the Worst again. Jack, shaving your head was a good life choice.
It really was.
Did you still have hair in the first one?
In the first one, I still had the first one that I'm in,
Yeah.
which is like the second or third episode.
Just that one?
Just that one. I still have like the full crown, and it is weird looking.
Huh.
Yeah, it is unsettling. Eric, Dr. Gummer. Maybe.
Old Handsaw for 18 months in a row says, I may have been bitten by a radioactive sloth. With great power comes great power naps.
Nice.
I get it.
Culture Fist, who says, sup, guys.
Brad 80.
Pretend Deer for 13 months in a row.
Keldron TV.
J-Kid. 08 for 28 fucking months in a row, who says, I've been missing in action for a while. Are there any updates on Project Hornet? No, but it is still being worked on.
Mo Mike 1234 says, last month I asked you guys which hard sci-fi classic was better. Now I'll ask you guys which scientifically accurate space film is better, Gravity, Interstellar, or The Martian. Thanks. I need to see The Martian. I read the book. I like The Martian book.
I've heard really good things about The Martian book. The Martian movie.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I like it was so light. I could see exactly where they just took big chunks out of the book. You can just see big chunks missing, and I really liked Gravity. I know Gravity gets shit on a lot, but I really liked it. And I didn't see Interstellar, so.
The Martian is just such a great premise.
Mm-hmm.
Stranded on Mars alone, nobody knows he's there.
Yeah.
Nobody knows he's alive.
Gotta get home.
gotta live. Gotta survive.
Live. Gotta survive on Mars. I didn't much care for the movie. I thought it was very light.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Gravity.
Attic Knight.
Jargas 101.
Van Duberstein. Dorbsten? That's fine. I'm going with Dorbsten for 12 months in a row. Says, well, 12 months. That's almost 2 years.
That's true. I guess it is almost.
Not at all true.
It's almost 2 years. K. Yuzenhun says V. Hi ho yo.
I think that's another emote.
That might be another emote. Yeah.
Blastian bitch.
To Learst.
Nasty nish. Your names are all fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with your names?
Random arrangement of letters. How about
Mosukatan? I'm just going with Mosukatan.
Astartes Legion.
I think it's Astartes.
Astartes Legion.
I think it's a Warhammer thing.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
Is that a thing?
That's at least a thing.
Okay.
It's not a random assortment of letters like the last four. Buds Kerways.
That's kind of words. Spatial Llama.
I mean, are their names just weird, or am I just becoming dyslexic?
No, there is something there is something out of place. That might mean something to them. Like QTTR0-11V is like is a book series that I really enjoy, I guess.
Okay. Dostoyevsky chum.
Oh wow. Mippleslivic, see motherfucker. Mippleslivic.
Dostoyevsky.
Dostoyevsky chum.
Okay.
That's a real name, and chum is a real thing.
And it's followed by Mipplesvik.
Right, Miss Mippleslivic. Not even Mr. Mixlickblix. Mr. Mixpicklix?
Mr. Mixpiddlix?
Mixpiddlix?
Mixpiddlix? I think it's Mixpiddlix.
Mixpiddlix.
Kiltipsium.
Well, clock stairs.
Renjib for 15 months in a row.
BRH Admiral Akbar.
No fear, no envy for 35. Ooh. Almost. 35 fucking months in a row. Says, great job on the Maze Runner review. I like how Jay uploaded during the stream again.
He knows when to hit it. He knows. He knows when to hit that publish button. Big Fat Man 873 for 22 fucking months in a row.
Ozzy Baxter says, 10 months of love. Thanks for everything, gentlemen. Live long and prosper.
We'll do our best. The Tamaranian.
Akaju.
Kaiju? A kaiju?
I think it's Akaju.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Why not?
AKA JJU.
It's AKA IJU.
Is it IJ or J? I can't even.
IJU. A kaiju.
It's weird.
I Last 1984's for 32 fucking months in a row.
Lil Pale.
Loscuro.
Razor Blade Hat says nothing. It's an emote.
Hellcat Striker says, Jack, what's that tattoo on your left arm? I have a couple. I have feet over here.
Mm-hmm.
I have bare footprints over here, and here I have a stick family.
Okay. So you thought you were the back windshield of a car?
I thought I was back. This was I got that before that sticker became popular, by the way. And let me tell you.
So you did it before it was cool.
I did it before it was horrible, and no one likes it now. It was supposed I just got the me one, at first.
Yeah.
And it was just like a dumb little tattoo. I thought it was funny, and then Lisa came around and I added her, and then it was like, well, now I got to do it for each of the kids. So.
All right.
I'm not going to put my cat on there, though. A lot of people have asked that. Like, are you going to put in cats?
Cat's temporary.
Cats are temporary, exactly.
Crazy Mate 999 says only 2 months officially, but been watching for over 2 years. Thank you.
Gruff McMilitary for 25 fucking months in a row, who says, don't worry, guys. Prereq always beats half in the bag in this house. Jack's repeat stories, worth it to hear Rich laugh like that. Great stream. Sometimes we got to retell the stories for any newcomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad good stuff.
Protect balls.
I think it's cut off. I think it's supposed to be a...
Protect my balls.
Just unmute.
Yeah,
I'll just unmute. This thing did not scroll down all the way.
There's one more. We forgot Samuel Winters, who says, go ahead and mispronounce my name. It's okay. Samuel Winters, which I don't think I'm mispronouncing at all, but,